Hi guys, this is Tobi from Fresh Air, aka Zephi Suicide, aka Zisu, aka Zephyr. You have seen me on the internet in various forms of undress, and you have questions about my tattoos. So here are some answers. I got my first tattoo when I was 18. I was determined to be badass, and so I really wanted to get one. So I set up an appointment for my 18th birthday, and I went home to my parents and told them, like, okay guys, don't be mad, but I set a tattoo appointment. And my parents were a little mad, but they were like, okay, well, what is it, blah, blah, blah. And I told them, and they were like, okay, as long as you're just getting the one, just one tattoo, ever, that's okay. And I was like, oh yeah, totally. I just want one little classy tattoo, that's all I want. So I went in, and I got it. I was very happy with it. By the time I left, I had already set an appointment to get another one. I just was hooked right off the bat. So my first one, it's silly now, but at the time it was really cool to me. It's these two little moons back here. In the middle there's a dove. It was just one of those things where I like walked into a shop and was like, that one. But you know, gotta learn somehow. So yeah, so after that I got a few while I was still in high school. I just kind of got things that were meaningful to me or that I could attribute meaning to. I got a treble clef off of some music that I had sang opera to while I was in high school. But yeah, I just kind of like picked up little random things. Most of them were about the size of a 50-cent piece or smaller. I didn't want to like commit to something huge and crazy. I probably collected 7 or 8 that way, just little pieces here and there. And then I decided that I was ready to get like a big piece. So I started with the Queen of Hearts. At the time I was doing hair, I got a straight razor and shears on the back of that arm and added a lotus flower later, the little gypsy lady, and a windmill, and the words "I'm in the wind." And then on my wrist, I got "To Thine Own Self Be True" and Morning Glory on my wrist with my mom and my sisters. And then on my hand, I got a quail from my grandmother, but I had my sleeve done like for years before I got my hands done. Moving on. I started working at a shop, Black Anvil Tattoo, in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I pretty much, over the 3 years that I worked there, collected all of the rest of my tattoos. The artists are absolutely brilliant there. We had amazing guest artists that were willing to tattoo me while I managed that shop. Yeah, I piled them on real quick. And then on this arm, I have a gargoyle from Notre Dame. I have Alkaline Trio, of course. An anatomical heart. I have a Vajra, Jolly Roger, an eye. I've got some witchy symbols scattered all about. And then I have this guy. I named him Tree Man Tremaine. And it says "Non-sum Quales Arum." It's from House of Leaves. And then I have this birdcage lady. She's one of my favorites. And then on this hand, I have Anna Fisher. She was the first mom in space. And then across my knuckles, I have the phases of the moon, and then I also have the elemental symbols. On my chest, it says "Made of Star Stuff." I also have a moth on my sternum. And then on my legs, oh boy, there's so many. I have a harpy, a dagger. This one is based off a painting from Onek. I got this butterfly in neon flames. I love that piece. I have a Hanya. I have a picture of my dog that I used to have. The bad religion symbol, a black sheep. And then this is a piece of flash that Janiszyn did. On this leg, I got a big snake. He free-handed it on me, and I got a snake because I'm terrified of them, and I think it's important to hold things you fear close. Everybody's favorite tattoo, Alice and Jake the dog, Finn the human with the Cheshire cat, and I got these with my brother. We got it because our lives are weird and we're just always adventuring. An ugly duckling, 2 Muppet characters for my sister and I, the Prince symbol hand-poked the day he died, Jake, my actual dog. And then another piece of flash from Janiszyn, a Thief of Hearts to go with my Queen of Hearts, and Twiggy, the model. And then on the back, I have Statler and Waldorf from the Muppet Show. A couple of pieces from guest artists that they had just drawn up that are amazing. One's from Iman, Mendoza, and one is from Sam Fortney, and an avocado, because they're the best. And then I have had this word unity down my leg for actual ever. So I think that's it. I think that's all of my tattoos. I may have actually missed a couple somewhere. I have a little paper airplane and an anchor. I got those the day before I jumped out of an airplane. And a paisley on my hand. And that is actually all of them. People ask me all the time what my favorites are, and I don't think that you can even, they're like your children, right? Even my stupid first one that I got, it has so much meaning behind it that I'm like, it's really dumb, but I love it. I have some that meant nothing to me when I got them. I just thought they were a great design, and I love the artist, and I was willing to put anything that they did or that they wanted to do on my body. But after I got them, they got meaning, or they just remind me of that person or the frame of mind I was in. You know, that in itself is meaning, so you can't say that they don't mean anything. Over the years, my tattoos have definitely gotten better and better. My advice to anybody who is going to get their first tattoo or going into a shop for the first time would be to do your research. Very first things first, have an idea of what you want to get. That's like number one thing. Know kind of what styles you're drawn to, whether you like black and gray, whether you like realism, whether you like neo-traditional. There's so many different ways you can interpret any image. So know what you like and then do your research and find out which artist does it best. You want the best artist for the job. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about specific tattoos or any recommendations on artists, etc., you just want to chat about tattoos, leave those in the comments below. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon. I'm all over the place. Thanks for watching again, and that's all. Should I do it again?
No.
Okay. No, I don't care. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think, if you want me to keep doing these or if you have other video things that you want me to do. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching.